And there we are. Welcome back, folks. We should be live, kicking off a little bit more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 hardcore mode. How are you guys doing? Hope you're all well. Hope you're having a great day. It's a wonderful sunny day here in the UK, or at least where I am in the UK. Don't care about the rest of it, to be honest. It can be raining cats and dogs, erupting fire from the bowels of the earth. I don't care. It's nice where I am. I'm stuck inside, so what does it matter? Anyway, speaking of beautiful days and gorgeous worlds,
over here.
We are back. Let me just have a stop and a think about this for a moment, because she's going to shout at me until we actually get going. Let me just move that webcam a little bit. I see it's floating a little bit high there. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. Weird. One of the joys of streaming. Hey, Mordred, how's it going? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. So today, as soon as I unpause this, she's going to start shouting at me. So we're going to go and talk to her. But today the plan is just to enjoy a little bit of hardcore mode, chill out around the Trotsky region, and just go and see how this plays. Because yesterday was pretty much all cutscenes and dialogue. So this is going to be fun and challenging. I'm pretty sure.
Well, come on. I don't bite.
Well, please do.
You don't look like.
Oh God, Henry needs a bath. And some clothes. Okay, I guess we could maybe pinch some. We'll see how we get some of those.
What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any money. Look at me. I don't have anything at all.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
All of Troskowitz. Yeah, you're welcome. And I take payment in cash.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Did I accidentally leave the Twitch stream up after finishing the other day? Yes, I did. That was quite funny. There's a reason I do that, actually, or I did do it yesterday. It's because now I'm multi-stream now. I used to use a service called Restream, where you basically set Restream as a destination and configure that so it then sends the stream in both directions to Twitch and YouTube. I had to do that because I didn't have the bandwidth to upload to them both separately. Now I've got the bandwidth with upgraded internet, I can upload to them both separately from my own system, which is great. It saves me $20 a month. But you have to start YouTube and Twitch independently with two different buttons on the streaming software. And the problem was that I'm so used to, after doing this for years and years and years, just hitting end stream and it all being over, I forgot to hit the end stream on the Twitch output. So that streamed a blank camera or a blank screen for about 3 hours afterwards. I hope it didn't catch me doing anything too embarrassing on there. But yeah, that was quite funny. I think it's the first time I've done that. But yeah, I'll hopefully try and remember not to do it today. The weird thing is, right, I had it on this camera like this, doing that the whole time. I don't normally switch to this camera mode for anything. Not for filming, not for recording, anything. If anything, I use the slightly bigger one like this, where it's still cropped in top and bottom so you don't see the messy parts. But for some reason, I switched the scene to that when I finished streaming, and I never do that. And of all the times to do that was the time I left it on running in the background. I don't know what that was all about, but anyway. At least I didn't like get undressed or anything in here thinking it was all off. That could have been terrible. Or it could have been amazing for my viewing figures, who knows. But probably terrible. And what were we talking about?
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Ah, Tomcat, this is the guy who teaches how to fight. Now, this girl here, I was convinced when I played this the first time that she was going to be some important character that came along on our journey with us. I thought, okay, Henry's looking like a scruffy beggar. He's got nothing to his name. He's met this girl who's a beggar and struggling to make a living. They've got something in common. They're going to meet the world together and struggle on through. And I was totally wrong about that. I kind of pride myself on predicting plot twists and turns and how stories are going to go when I watch TV shows and movies and stuff. I got it completely wrong here. Completely.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed, if you're only passing through here?
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nari a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Not so sure about that. Why are you helping?
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you
If
need it.
anyone looked like
I've
he
been in
needed
the ship
it.
plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
You said you're going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
I think we have to talk to get all these options out, and then she gives us some money or a lockpick.
You're
Or
something
both.
like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can.
The apothecary.
But on the whole,
That's
you
cute.
could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people.
Okay,
I'd like to
enough.
see what the...
You can go...
Enough. Can we really
What
not?
do you want to...
I'll find
Don't get...
you meet...
It'd be funny if we could actually have recruited her for the bathhouse in the first game. I never thought about trying that.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poem...
Okay, enough. Enough. Where can I
Where
find him?
might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue.
Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Help me. I need some money.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here
Oh,
you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
where does Henry keep his groschen when he has no purse? Okay.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
And I'm sure we will. No, it's fine. I was wanting to know if she would, if I talked to her a second time, she'd give me a lockpick. Is that something we can eat? Oh God, Henry's he's gonna have the food problem. Oh no, he's okay at the moment. Do we have any armor on us? We do. We have some stuff we can wear. That's all right. So this is better than nothing. Oh, it's a short tunic or a worn gambeson. That's not a great choice, is it? Right, I think in one of these there's a washing tub. Was I right? I was right. And a sharpening wheel. Okay, that's got the blood off at least. Let's take a little look. Do we have any weapons? We better put that on there. And the torch, we better equip that. In fact, let's equip the torch on all three of the outfits. Back to that one. Where did we find pebbles in the first game? It wasn't in here, was it? Could it have been so simple as to have been in here? Because I remember it was with like a stable. Was it down at Semine? Or Semine? I believe we could probably steal one of these horses and take it to the nomad camp. Probably best done under cover of darkness. Also, I've got to remember, I don't know where the nomad camp is. And we don't have the directions on the top of the screen anymore. There's a wild pig.
Greetings.
Can we pick the plants? Just the nettles. I'll probably get a... Trying to get my attention? No. Alright, I guess we should probably... Nobody's watching. I'm in a... Okay, now they're watching. Well, we can't pick the lock because we don't have a lockpick. Oh, hello. I'm just going to go.
Come on now. You've no business here.
He's quite right. I have no business here. Right, what we're going to do. We're going to go wandering off. Let's pick a quest. We've got a quest. We could find out what happened to Mutt. Oh, oh my... No, that's not where we are. We're here. If I follow this road out of town... Oh, we don't get a marker on the map anymore, do we? Ah, right. Okay, I'm going to have to go on my wits here, which could be a bad thing. There's a quest tipster outside that room, so we're going to go and talk to him, see if we get another quest.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Look out!
Look out. I discovered an alchemy bench. I don't think... Oh, maybe the quest tipster is in here.
Was willst du?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you are not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where's the church?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Katharinen. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village.
Burials.
And weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor, the apothecary.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter.
Enough.
Is there anyone else?
Oh ja, rest of...
Let's see.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And further north there is...
These
half
aren't
of
places that we
belongs to-
can go to. They're off the map.
Wenn du was... I do not...
Right, that's done. That's done. Is he still flashing up as a quest tipster? I'm outside the wrong place. He was never the quest tipster. It must be the bailiff in here. Is this where we're going to get the quest to go and find the cabbage thief? Think anyone... Oh, it's empty. He's moonwalking.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story.
My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but
He's
I'm not
not gonna-
sure whether you're making it. If you were to... I'm sorry.
He's not going to believe that.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
What's new in the county, Master
Must be a
Bailiff?
quest here somewhere.
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zhelyevites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants.
Cabbage from the
What
peasants.
disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
It's something to work with. Thank you. Hi, Scott. I thought I was on my way to Ukraine. Tomorrow. We set off tomorrow morning. Did I show you the picture? Did I show you the picture? I've probably shown most people the picture now. The vehicle that we're taking. That's what we're taking. That's what we're driving from Oxford to Ukraine. Don't have it here with me. We're picking it up tomorrow afternoon. So we've actually hired a van, smaller than that, to take the three of us and all the medical aid that we've gathered up. Actually, loads of stuff. So we're going to drive that down to Oxford tomorrow, pick up the ambulance, stay overnight, and head off in the convoy. First thing on Thursday morning. It will be first thing, or pretty early, to get one of the early ferries from Dover. If we miss that, that's going to hold us back quite a bit. So let's hope there's no bloody roadworks or anything in the way. Okay, so did we get anything interesting to do from there? Apart from looking for a cabbage thief, we did not. If I head out of this, I'm here. There's a point of interest tips. Let's go talk to the innkeeper first. And then I'm going to head to the blacksmith's place.
All the more reason to leave it be, no?
Aye, but the weather had been stormy for a few days, so one of the branches
she in?
snapped and fell off. Nothing happened to Noble, but
We're looking for Nasty Betty. There she is.
Well, that's nice now. Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want to see it happens,
okay.
just watch where you're going next
She won't
time.
talk to me. Is that the right? Yeah, she is the right one. Right, she won't talk to me. That's fine. We shall leave. We'll go and see the blacksmith. That's going to be our plan. See, Europe is pretty hot right now. Hope the air conditioning works. So do I. We don't know if the air conditioning works in that ambulance. We haven't set foot in it yet. That's unfortunately not high on the list of priorities to get fixed. So when we take these vehicles out, they're always serviced, so the engine's good, and new tires on them, things like that, important stuff. Air conditioning is sadly lower priority, so I don't know for certain that works. I sincerely hope it does. We haven't been in a vehicle before that's had problems with stuff like that, so fingers crossed this one's going to be just as good. Poppies. Let's pick the poppies. Just because it gets our stats up, and then we can all smell nice for the ladies. But yeah, very hot across Europe. At least it was last week. We were in Portugal last week. Now, luckily, right down the south coast, we didn't get hit by the heat wave as bad as people in like central Spain and central Portugal did, where it was pushing 40. I think it may have got over that in parts of southern France, which is not unused to high temperatures, but a little bit early, I think, in the season for that, and that's pretty damn hot. So I need to have a look at the weather forecast actually and see what to expect as we go. That was a mistake picking all that, because now I've lost my bearings. That is southeast roughly, so I want to be going this way. stop to pick all the flowers. That's the problem. And then I don't know where I was going. Bloody thistles. I think it's this way. Out the other side. I should be able to see where we're going once we get out the other side. This looks like a cool little clearing. Like something should be happening here. Right, so I'm looking for a road. Or a village. There's the castle. I think I'm heading the wrong way. There's what looks like cliffs or a castle in the distance. I think I need to... I'm certain I'm heading the wrong way. Oh. That looks like bandits over there. I would not say I'm in any sort of condition.
Stop! Or I'll ram my blade into your... What the? Somebody, please!
Bollocks. Oh, God, now his mate's coming back. I thought I nearly had him as well.
I'm all yours!
Ow. Dodge, dodge. I'm in the shit now, aren't I? Yeah, I'm dead. Wow. Yeah, I shouldn't have started that. That was my bad. And the worst thing is, I have a horrible feeling that we've just got to go back to where I started the stream today because of the save situation. Oh my God. We do. No, it's okay. We've talked to them. I've picked some flowers. I need to go and have a wash. I need to go and talk to the bailiff. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Damn it. No more picking fights until I'm kind of kitted out for it. I knew that was going to be tough. I thought I could have finished the first guy before his mate turned on us, but I was totally wrong about that. Whoop, put that back in. Oh wait, do we not have we do have a torch. We better have that on there. Put those out. Right, armors. Okay, we need some equipment. Some proper equipment. A bow and arrow would be nice. Let's go talk to the bailiff. I don't think it's worth my time talking to the trader. But the bailiff will give us a quest at least.
Okay. Praise the Lord.
That's not him. There he is. Moonwalking again. Right, what's new?
What's new in
I project, and now he said,
What do you mean?
I've been ordered now. Cabbage. I and say, and that's
Not...
Right, and end dialogue. Cool, that's all we needed to do. Then we're kind of caught up. I'm not going to waste time picking the flowers. So what we might do is I could take the road. There's a proper road that takes me where I want to go and see this blacksmith. Or, did we get the one about the fresh graves? We're at Trotsky. There was something about fresh graves. Down there. Let's take the road. Let's take the main road. This is how we're gonna. This is how we're gonna have to travel by roads, not going off course. Hey, Lord Fluffy, nice to see you. How's it going today? Now then, how much do we want to get involved with theft and robbery and murder? Don't think I've got any negative perks or debuffs that will cause me more problems if I run afoul of the law. Could I go and slaughter the cattle? I probably could, but that is the thing that will get me in trouble with the law, so we'll maybe not slaughter the cattle at the moment. Right, at the risk of going off course and getting spotted. Who are you? A messenger.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
I know
How
this
so?
one.
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
Do you need help?
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
Yeah, well, long as short of this is, we get into a fight with him.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
And I get arrested for highwaymanism. Highwaymanism? Highway robbery, even. What would Bohemia do without Henry fixing all their problems? Well, this is the thing, you see. Henry is a fictional character and didn't exist. Bohemia did exist and fell into rack and ruin, and the empire broke down and fell away. And that was because Henry didn't exist. You see, if Henry had existed, we'd all be part of the Holy Roman Empire now. Simple. Simple truth. All because of Henry. Gladly. Yeah.
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am.
Smart. And he's down. Oh, he's up again. Damn, I was going to rob him. Is that enough?
All right.
Oh, that was rough.
Says through a mouthful of
Do you think
broken
that's
teeth.
enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care.
Nice work if you can get it. Wouldn't it be funny if I found the letter on him? Next page and escape. Oh, there's only one thing. We might as well get better at pickpocketing. I've nicked his torch. He only had a torch. Terrible.
God be with you. You must be parched. What say you have a drink with us?
I'll not turn down a free drink. Alcohol has boosted your stats. Thank you. I've missed out on the reply option. Who are you?
I don't have a lot of time, but I'm always up for a game of dice and a flagon of wine.
I hear you. Never any harm in that. Anyway, that's about all we can do right now, bugger it. Nothing for it but to perch here and wait for our tree.
What do you mean for your tree? You're waiting for it to chop itself down?
Actually, I mean, wait until we can get to work on it.
Do I want to know? I'm Mike Tyson, the guy.
But what's the hold-up with your
Hang
tree?
on. No, we didn't do
Found
that.
the perfect oak for a new mill
We
rig.
know what Mike
Only
Tyson
some
went to
horse
jail
and set
for, and I
up
definitely
camp
didn't
beneath it
do that
for
to the
night.
guy.
And now we're waiting for them to haul ass. Bugger it.
Why don't you just send those reprobates packing? You got hands like shovels, and you're scared of a few vagrants?
Vagrants? Hell, man, they're armed to the teeth. They'd kill us, bugger it. And don't stoke my fire, lad, else you'll see what these shovels of mine can do to your face.
That sounds like a fight.
Come on, then.
Let's see what you're made of, lad.
Oh, I didn't see that coming, did you?
Go fuck yourself.
Thanks.
That was good.
Next time, keep your arms closer to your body. You'll be more agile that way.
All right, I get it.
Henry giving out
That was a pretty
lessons.
good fight, wasn't it?
Yeah. But once was enough.
Definitely. Safe travels.
So, Henry's walked down the street from the village he started out on and beat the shit out of 2 people already. I'm quite impressed with that. That's a good start. Oh, I'd have to steal. Oh, they're only training swords. They're not worth stealing. The wine was free. Who's the other guy, by the way? Just a wayfarer.
What did I do to you?
That would be stealing the food. We're not going to do that right next to them. This guy, however. Don't get lost, Mark. Don't get lost. Hey, Pan. How's it going? Lessons in pugilism and thuggery.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yep, that's what made everything in the Middle Ages. Risky, risky, risky. Oh! Oh, I didn't get it? Okay. They didn't notice me, though, but we didn't steal anything. I thought I got it. I thought I'd got the apple. Never mind. Right. I think there might be a quest with the shepherds over there, which is all good and well. We're going to go and dig up these graves first. Oh, I didn't select it. I think I was that panicky thinking that I was going to run out of time there. How is this game? This game is absolutely fantastic. I've played through it once completely. Feel free to check it out on my YouTube channel. There's a link in the panels down below if you fancy taking a look. And so this is my second time playing through in hardcore mode, which, as you can see, makes things a bit tricky. There's no compass. There's no directions on the map. You've got to rely on your wits, and that's hard. But we're fairly new into this mode, so just learning our way through it at the moment. Is that busted? I do have a YouTube link. That one might be busted. I don't know if I changed that. It used to work. What does that one do? That works. That's I do have game reviews, but it's not. It's mostly about gameplays and stuff. I see that doesn't work over on the YouTube chat. Interesting. The joys of playing around with Nightbot and flipping chat mods. Oh, it does work. It's just delayed. Right. Okay. So I think. Let's check this out. So that was a little encampment. I think I've come too far. And either way, it's on the other side of the wood. So I have come too far. I can see the difficulties that are going to be involved in trying to find my way around in this mode. Is the game slow-paced with a lot of dialogue? Yes, there is a lot of dialogue. You can skip it. So for this second playthrough, because I've heard most of it before, I'm skipping the bits we've heard. But there is a lot of dialogue. It's good. It is good stuff, but it's steady. It's definitely a slow-paced game. I think that my first playthrough took me about 120 hours. Something like that, 130 hours.
I'll need to get a spade first.
Oh, you're joking. I had a spade. They took the spade off me. Right. Let's go and kill somebody in anger. Can't believe they took the spade off. I thought I was all prepared for that. Damn them. Let's go and check out. If we stick to the roads, we can't get lost. We'll go and check out the little shepherd's hut down here. You started another run of Witcher 3. I saw that, Pan, over in Discord. That was awesome. You're making me want to play it. I mean, I really want to play Witcher 3 again. It's such a good game. Because every time there's something else Witcher related, like the TV shows on Netflix, which are awful compared to the books because they miss out so many key references. It makes me want to go and play that game again because Witcher 3 is just everything you need in the Witcher world. Townsman. Always have a wash when you can. Oh, the guy stopped with his horses for a rest. Interesting. Right, let's go and see if that shepherd will give me a task. He might give me the one to go and kill wolves, which I don't know if we're up to yet.
Who are you barking at?
Also, I should point out, Herd's boy sleepy. He's backing away from me. He's scared. I can't talk to him. That's a shame.
What is it you need?
Also, in hardcore mode, there's no fast travel, which is going to make getting around the map really slow until I get myself a horse. Like, really, really slow. So I would say that hardcore mode is probably not the best mode to stream the game in. But the encounters and the fights, good to watch. They're traveling around their massive map, and this is only half of it on this side because there's another region. No, it's going to be slow. So I'm currently here. And I kind of want to take this road up here, and there's a quest up there to do. Which would be the best one to get to? That way. Back the way we came. I mean, I could steal that. Could I steal that? No, I can't steal that. I wish I could. Red Dead Redemption 2 style, that would be awesome. Part you posted was a reference to the Holy Grail. You're wondering why there were so many corpses in the Immortal Snow Rabbit. There's some awesome references in that game. Yeah, I think I want to be on this side. I need to go and get myself a shovel as well. Seem to be out of stamina quite a bit. PC port of Red Dead Redemption 1 is up on Steam. When did that come out? Haven't heard any advertising or anything about that. I played the prequel back on PlayStation 3. In fact, it's the reason I bought a PlayStation 3, a reconditioned one, back in the day. That was probably about 2010, I think. Sometime around there. And yeah, we played it back then. It was good. I don't think I finished it, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking for a spade or a shovel. They're often lying around farmyards and stuff. I came out in October last year. Oh, okay. I don't remember that. Then I wasn't probably looking out and paying attention for it. Listen, you can hear the little chicks inside. Isn't that cute? Will I get seen doing this? No, apparently not. Although, when they realise their eggs are missing, that everyone's going to know the man dressed in rags, who's new around here, nicked him. That's the way the game works. Hey, Piranha Man. Glad I'm playing this again. The sleepwalking would have been a good one to take, waking up in strange places. You woke up with some pigs once in the game. Struggle to find your way around. Following rivers to towns. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Red Dead 1 is currently 40% off on Steam. That would be nice. I'd be tempted to pick it up. Because it was a good game from what I remember.
Praise God.
Not as good as the second one, but it was a good game. However, I have such a backlog of games I need to play at the moment. I need to stop buying games. Every time there's a sale on, I pick up something that looks tempting. And I just need to stop until I've got everything played. Alright, somebody... Right, this place, there must be a spade around here. There's a garden. The Apothecary's Herb Garden. Oh, beehives. Empty. What's the take all button? That one. Honey's awesome. That's going to keep me well fed. I've picked the Hangry Henry perk. So we're going to be going through a lot of food. So right now I need to find means to buy the damn stuff.
Greetings.
Don't really want to spend money on a shovel. Money I don't currently have.
My God.
Need a hand. DLC's a part of the game. What, for Red Dead 1? The Undead Nightmare. Is that like a zombie horde mode? I'm going to go and see what it costs to buy a spade. Yeah, we know that. Thank you very much. So, buy spade. 7.9. I have... I don't think I have anything, actually. I have 5. I think I have 5. What can I sell this guy? 1 torch that we nicked for 0.4. Oh, God, I remember how hard this is to actually generate some cash at the start. I've got a recipe for savoury schnapps. I should probably take that. Haggle. Gonna get...
I'd like to discuss the...
Okay, we know how this works as well.
Why? You'll convince... Thank you,
Oh, that was a
and
bit
take
quick.
care.
Right, I've got 0.8 groschen. Excellent. What should we run out and spend it on? Can we... What's learn? Yep, learn that one. Cool. Oh, it's a zombie survival campaign. More stories and misadventures. I never saw that when I played it the first time, so that might be quite cool to check out. I think I'll go and see the blacksmith up north. I think that's my best bet for getting instant stuff. I honestly don't remember. I must have robbed this place because I robbed pretty much everywhere when I played this. But I don't recognize this. Do you have anything to dry? Nope. I need to get myself a knife. That would be very useful. Spade. Ah, spade. It wasn't me. I wasn't going to take it.
God bless.
You just look that way, mate. Oh, it's a looking at spade. It's one that you can't pick up. I feel cheated now. Damn them. Okay, we'll go and hit the main road over here and we'll walk up the road so that I don't get lost. And if I'm right, I've gone through here. We walk through this place, out the back. No, that's not the road, is it? It kind of takes us up. If I follow this, it should take me to the crossroads. And then we should be fine from there. Watch me get lost. Or ambushed by bandits again. Typical British, arrives in a new settlement, immediately starts searching for a stabber. We have a reputation as pirates and thieves to keep up. Right, that was the crossroads, and we go straight over. I think that was the little crossroads. Yeah, I'm going to have to get myself a horse as well. Which means stealing one and riding it to the nomad camp. Oh, hang on. So, we think we went over that little crossroads. Oh, God, I don't know where I'm going anymore. I'm going to rely on coming out of this track and looking the right way. I'm instantly lost. Think I should try Battletech? A few years old, turn-based. Oh, we found a hunting spot. Nice. If I can come back with something, we can hunt. To get some bows and arrows. Battletech. Is that like... it's a turn-based thing, but with mechs. Like a mech warrior, but a turn-based where you control them. Yeah, I'm... Oh, God. I'm going off on little unknown bunny tracks now. I think I'm lost. We'll follow this and we'll come out the wood at the other side. Definitely ignoring the bandits robbing a citizen down there. The guy's got a horse, though. Is he not getting robbed? He's not getting robbed. Right, well, there's some sort of settlement up ahead. Oh, that's a nice looking hare. I've never shot a hare in this game. Loads in the first one, none in this one. Saw a game on YouTube called DayZ. Looks a good PvP streaming game. DayZ. Is that a zombie thing? Is that the one that TC Freer plays? There was one zombie co-op survival thing that he played. Used to be an Arma 2 mod. Oh, it's not the one I'm thinking of then. So Battletech, you control a squad of 4 mechs. You play a campaign, but you can take contracts and money and parts. Might be one to take a look at. See the rabbit go running past the dog. Anyway, by good luck, more than good measure, I have arrived where I wanted to be. And there's our blacksmith, who's looking for work. Or looking for people to do work for him.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last 2 hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
No.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test.
Done.
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Can we steal it all? We'll take everything. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. We're going to make a hunting sword.
Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up.
Am I going to replay Baldur's Gate 3? I would very much like to, actually. Yes, Baldur's Gate 3 is great. What's the button? Oh, I see.
Nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. Works the hell
Get the tip glowing.
Tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out.
Check the blade's temperature.
That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing.
Right.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword
I
along
don't
the
remember
anvil
being
so you
able
can
to
get
take
the
it
hang
out
of
and inspect the temperature before. Maybe just that I never did. We're just supposed to be doing this.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Bong.
See the sparks? That's a sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other.
That one didn't go down so well. I'm never too sure how much you're supposed to move it.
But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has 2 sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
That's what she said. Rotate the workpiece. F. It's always dull flat if I do it too near the base when I turn it over. Of course, I'm not sure exactly which bit.
Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on
Forging it on both sides?
It'll cool off soon anyway.
Right then, to the forge. Rotate the workpiece. It's time to go back to the forge, right? It definitely is. Give it another rotation. I'm beating the shit out of this. I can't do anything.
Cooled now.
There we go.
You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it.
There
back
we go.
in
I had to wait for the
reverse
tutorial
each
to
time.
kick in.
Sometimes you got to go there and back.
Baldur's
all
Gate
day.
3. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 was
It's all part of the
awesome.
craft. Now, get back
Big
to the
game.
forge.
Shame there's no
Heat it all
DLC
up
for that.
like before.
Because that would be great, wouldn't it? Expansions and stuff.
Bloody hell! What's the hold up? I've shown you this part already. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
God, he's a slave driver, this guy. Always complaining. It's not heated up, look. I was right. I should have held it in.
Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Sparks. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes
Stick your rhythm up your ass.
the rhythm going.
I'm going to go back to the forge and get told off. Larian said there'd be no expansion or DLCs. I know, it's such a shame. For such an absolute banging game. And the only reason I can think of is that Larian wanted nothing more to do with Wizards of the Coast and whatever, and just wanted to get the hell away from the franchise. It's the only thing I can think of. It's like, right, we've done our piece, we've made a quality game, we're done. We're moving on.
The sparks are flying nicely. There you go. You've got it finished.
I'll have to finish
All
it.
that's left is to temper it.
Right,
And the
finish
sword
it.
will be done.
Finish
The rest
it.
is just tweaking.
Been adding subclasses and updates, though. Did say there'd be no DLC. No Baldur's Gate 4. There might be a Baldur's Gate 4, but it just won't be Larian that make it. Unless something changes in the future. I don't know. Yeah, it was good. It was a really good game. Don't know what I'd do if I'd play through it again. What sort of character build I'd take. Whether I'd do the Dark Urge. I find it hard to play evil. Quality 3. Nice. Okay, so I messed it up and still got a good quality
Right.
item.
Let's have a look.
3 is a good one. Yeah, 3 is a good one.
Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
When he says each strike falls right next to the last one, when I've tried to forge like that, I've always ended up buggering up the weapon. I have to leave big gaps between the strikes. So despite the advice in the guide saying to do that, my own personal experience is the opposite. Let's have a look. What's the whistling for? How should I heat it up properly? Why forge evenly? That's all I need to know.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Do I get free stuff? Is the buffet included? What now?
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away.
I don't want to
Pretty
do
good at
this.
swords, but what the locals
Oh.
really need is axes and horseshoes.
Axes are nice.
Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that?
Sakura, you take care what
We
you
know
make.
how to do this. Come on. Right, let's get the designs. I'll make myself an axe. Oh, why don't take me out? And then we go back to that, right? Yeah. Okay, let us make ourselves the Axe of Doom. The work axe. Swords. Well, it's going to be better than the... Yeah, it's going to be a weapon. It's going to be a weapon is the best thing I can say about it. if you want some more new D&D stuff coming, I'll be playing Solasta Crown of the Magister 2, or Solasta 2 as it's probably going to be called. That's probably enough. We don't have a release date for that yet, and I probably won't play it in early access. I'll probably wait for it to be fully finished. Missed!
Christ, what a day.
Do the other side. See, with this, I can move it just a little bit and strike right next to where I used to strike. With a sword, I have to move it a lot further than that. Nearly there. Do it a little bit more. And then to the forge. To the back forge. That's two supposed to be sometime this year. Cool. Let's see, how white hot can we get that? That's enough. I've been in trouble for overheating these things before. It's coming on though, we've got like a shape now. Really is starting to take a shape now. I will slip it over whilst it's cooling. And I'm cooling off. Don't make me go back to the forge, game. Come on. It's going to make me go back to the forge, isn't it? Damn it. Stamina. My stamina is appalling. By the time you've played to the end of the game, you forget how bad you were at everything at the start, like stats-wise. Actually, you know, we talk about later this year. We're in this, as you say, you're in the second half of the year now.
This is almost
There's
done.
not much of it left. Smack! Just randomly hit the thing. Oh, quench and finish. I thought I'd broken it then. Yeah, so yeah, Solasta could be potentially quite good. It's got one of the characters or voice actors from Baldur's Gate 3. I think, is it the narrator doing one? I forget which. At least I think she was in the trailer for it, or the demo, which I didn't play. I'm just going on here saying what my companions told me. I think both Aimless and Tom played that. Remember the four of us used to stream that. Nice. I have myself an axe. Let's have a go with the farmer's horseshoes. I hate the horseshoes. I honestly do hate these. I found these the trickiest thing to move the hammer around. Actually, I don't think we need to make all this stuff, do we? White hot. That's the way to do it. I know, dog. I feel the same. This is not one of my favourite experiences crafting these damn things. Did you miss it, Henry? You sound like you missed it. It's a stamina. Meanwhile, the damn thing goes cold. Thud. Let's flip it over whilst we're getting our stamina back. Been watching a lot of the Tainted Grail gameplay. What do you think of it?
The peace, and we won't have any problems.
Wish I had a better PC to play it. Is it particularly, like, resource intensive, that one? Because it didn't look that impressive.
Take care then.
When I say that impressive, it looked nice, don't get me wrong. But it didn't look like this one. But the guy I was watching stream, it was playing on a 5090, so it certainly wouldn't show up any performance issues on that beast of a card. Can we finish it in one go before I have to go back to the forge? Nope, to the forge. Oh, your PC's considered ancient. That's a shame. You need to play games like Brotato. They'll run on a potato. What else have I seen recently that looked quite good? That but would run on an old thing. There's something I was watching, I can't remember. God damn, always out of breath. Right, we're done. I'm not making horseshoes ever again. We're done. We've done one. We're going to ride a one-legged horse for the duration of our gameplay. But your PC runs Witcher 3 okay, right? So, having said that, a lot of games now aren't optimized as much as they should be. They really aren't. So if you look at the benchmarks of games, and when these video channels are testing out graphics cards and stuff, and they'll put like a $600 graphics card into a machine, test something and get, yeah, it's fine, we can get 65 frames per second, so that's absolutely fine. And I'm thinking, we could get 65 frames per second in games from 10 years ago that looked like Witcher 3 does, as good as what we're seeing now. And we've just had to buy like a really expensive graphics card to get the same level of performance on something that looks about the same as from years ago. What's wrong? This isn't advancement. Right, what do we need to do? We need to equip ourselves with a weapon. I've got my work axe, which is definitely going on there. And I could do with a bow. Can we sell it? We can sell him stuff, can't we? Let's make some money out of the guy. Tell me about the interesting job in a minute.
Show me your wares.
Right, to sell, I can sell... I may as well sell the shite... Oh, no, wait,
Why
before
are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. We can sharpen these things first. I forgot we could do that. We got this PC way back in 2016. Seems like a long time. What's that, 9 years? The streaming PC that's doing the hard work of watching this, of putting the stream together so you can watch it, I got that in the heart of it in 2018, actually. It's my Radeon... Oh, what the hell was it? Ryzen 7 2700X. 32 gig of RAM. So that's on Twitch, that's doing the hard work. The stream you're seeing on YouTube, folks, that's been done by an Nvidia 4060 in that. Now, that's not a very powerful graphics card, but it does have a really good video encoding chip, which seems to encode anything that I throw at it, which is really nice. So it's rarely used for playing games, that PC, but as an encoding machine, it's excellent. Oh, you got Intel Xeon X5650. I don't even remember those, to be quite honest. Let's do the other one. Let's get these done. I'm going to sell one, keep one, and it levels some skills up a bit. I better have it equipped because the axe, is being a wooden handle thing, is liable for breaking down. That'll do. Excellent. We've got a perk point. Let's see. I could do with saving the game, I think, at some point. Or having a little sleep. Polished wares. When selling weapons, armor, or clothing, they're in near perfect condition. You'll gain 10% more money. You get +4 speech bonus when haggling. That's the better one. Craftsmanship's gone up. Thorough maintenance. Your gear will be damaged slower. That sounds good, actually. Well fitted. Yeah, let's go for that one, for the thorough maintenance. Nothing in combat yet. Okay. Oh, I didn't get the hunting sword. Perfect.
That's more like it.
Nice. Right, let's get my stuff together. I could do with a shield, but we'll put that hunting sword on there. So I've got a secondary weapon. How much is a cheap shield? Because there's some bandits down the road I can go and try my luck with.
Show me your wear.
Does he sell armor? He does sell armor. I have a whopping 5.8. Does he sell shields? He doesn't sell shields. Okay, so that's that then. Right, okay, let's sell one hunting sword. The farmer's horseshoes. Suppose I should keep the rest. I'm getting a massive 10 groschen for this. God.
But of course.
10 groschen, and we're having to struggle for it.
What would you say to this?
You really won't convince me like this.
Okay, let's try. Oh, he's upset.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Pleasure doing business
God,
with
the
you.
days when we have to haggle for every single groschen. My armor's knackered, but I can't afford to repair it. Hey, Billy, you waiting for your new PC to arrive? You're going from a 1660 to a 9070 XT. Good choice. I've got a 9070 XT. I think they're good value for money at the moment compared to the Nvidia offerings, which just seem too expensive. If you want to buy that thing back, it's 100. Yes, bad deal. What can I find around here? Anything that's not tied down belongs to me. We could possibly afford a spade now. Oh, there's an important job. He's got a job. I should talk to him about that.
You said you have some more interesting work for me.
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semin.
Okay, and the cargo?
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, and some kitchen stuff.
Okay, yep.
Those two were they?
No.
All right.
Go ahead.
Gladly.
Let's go. I'm not doing that quest just yet, because if I recall right, it ends up meeting some very well-armed dudes. So we'll work our way up to that. Hi, Ali. How's it going? Right, should we have a little look around here? Just find out what's occurring. And what we can steal. Kill a few chickens, maybe. I need to go and cook those eggs, for that matter. We'll have all the eggs. Oh, didn't realise he was just around the corner. As he left. Can't remember where I found the bloody spade in the last playthrough. We definitely found one in one of the gardens that we were walking around. I think it was around the initial town that we start off in. So all I need is a kitchen now before a guard comes and frisks me. Is it open? Do you mind if I just use your...
Hey, what are you doing here?
Nothing. I'm in the wrong place. I know. I'm leaving. I'm sorry. That's locked.
I never want to see you here
I
again.
just wanted to cook some eggs. Maybe I can borrow the stove in the tavern. That might be better. Oh, I can use the stove in the blacksmith's. That's fine. Let's go and do that. We're welcome here. Is dinner ready? What? Hang on. I've got a load of eggs that I need to eat. Why can't I cook them? Do we need to use a cauldron for it? Can we not cook them in a pan? Oh, well, that's caught me out. I was happily going to steal all the eggs and eat them. Now the plan is gone. I'm going to have to get proper food. Is that free? That's not free. Let me see if I can try in... I can steal the food. I can cook it. No, I can't do it. It won't let me. God damn. Steal a horse. Well, my great plan has all fallen away. I should probably just chuck away the rotten eggs. Or the stolen eggs before they go rotten. What happens if I eat them like this? I can't. Can we not cook eggs? We must be able to cook eggs. Get rid of them. We'll see where they go. I'm curious now. We're going egg racing. Alright, I've come up here, I've done a quest, talked to the blacksmith, we have a place to stay. I don't think there's anything up to do. Anything else to do in this region, is there? New quest. Oh, I should go and talk to the woman in the inn. Look at the maypole. Oh, okay.
That's a fine maypole.
There is a quest between the two villages.
Greetings.
What'll it be?
Nothing, apparently. Oh, it's the innkeeper.
You're having problems with the Zhelyevites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious.
Okay, that's a bit savage,
I hope
is that?
you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
All right, I'll help. I don't need to ask what it is. It sounds perfect.
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything.
Shame.
But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for...
All right.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up, then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Zhelyov, has this beautiful bull.
Oh,
White as snow he is.
God, I remember this.
The finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Now
I remember this.
You will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village. But you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
And I'm going to need a dagger to murder all the people who are likely to catch me doing this in the process. Don't forget that part of the plan.
All right, then. Albrum's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Albrum's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
If I get caught and I murder half
So I
the
need
village
paint,
trying to escape.
sleeping potions, and to not...
Yeah, the joke's gone a little bit too far, I guess. Okay, so we've got something to do there. What's going on around here?
What's new around here?
Just wanted to cook some eggs and now I have a horse.
Lord von Beregov's
I need
huntsman's
a
a
horse.
regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlac Pond. So if you know your way around the woods, you could go and offer him your help. I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things, but only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting.
So, for the price of 3,
I apologize.
I could buy your liquor, but otherwise, there's nothing I can do. Right, we have a few things. We can go and speak to... I keep wanting to call him Radovich, because Pan's mentioned Witcher 3.
Taking their time again.
But we need to speak to Radovan the blacksmith.
Good day to you.
People call you the Mouth, right? They say you tell all...
I'm no mouth to bughead.
Enough.
I'm
enough.
sorry.
Pleased to meet you. I could tell all, but it...
Yeah, I need to get some quests and actually play. Because if you're watching this afresh, go and watch my first playthrough on the YouTube channel. It's got all the story, all the dialogue. We listen to everything. I can't bring myself to listen to it again, having only just played through it not that long ago. So I wanna play, not listen. Let's move on. We'll go with... I'm not paying him. Are you serious?
How can I know if it'll be worth it?
If you don't believe me, ask anyone. They all know me in the village, and they all know I'm good.
So they all sing your praises, even if you stutter?
You know what? Go to hell. You can bugger right off if you're looking to insult me. But if you want to listen, you better cough up some coin.
Okay, we better come back at a later date then.
I know quite a few stories myself. How about a trade? A story for a story.
All right, then. But if it's the one about the magic porridge pot, don't bother. I've heard it
I
100
loved
times.
that story as a kid.
And that story always leaves me feeling hungry.
Do you know the story about the boy whose pa sent him to steal an evil ogre's treasure?
No, I don't. How does it end?
Well, unfortunately, the evil ogre, Kunesh, catches the boy and eats him, bones and all.
Is that all you got? You wouldn't get a single copper coin for that.
Let's see. How about the one about the band of knights and the gold ring they kept stealing from each other?
Remember that one?
That
Nope.
doesn't sound any better.
How about the one where Henry beats the shit out of this guy who tells stories in the tavern? Is that an option?
Will you really not tell me any story for free?
No, I will not. Ask your mother. That's her job. If you want a story, pay up or get me something to
Oh,
drink.
fair enough. We'll go and steal
you
some
later.
liquor from somewhere. Reputation lost. We don't care about reputation with him. Okay, witnesses. Witnesses are not good. We can ask about the sleeping potion. Let's have a look. This
I
one.
need something that'll... Did you get tired of black? I just happened. I used to cook, but the rest of... You're in the... Listen up. You take some pop...
Poppy and thistle and boil them in oil. After it cools off, you add a little herb Paris. I'll do that,
Doesn't
thank
sound
you.
too complicated.
I don't have any herb Paris. That's the one that's harder to get, I think, in the game. Let me tell you a story about a guy named Henry who beats the crap out of you. Yeah, that's tends to be the story that Henry comes up with all the time. Right, I need to find some... Is that stealable?
Is there something you need?
It's another looking at spade. I'm just going to have to buy one, aren't I? It's Hennick. He's in a quest for something, as I recall. There are spades and shovels lying around. That I do know for sure. I was going to say I'll kill his pigs. I don't even have a knife to butcher them at the moment. Is that... What's that buff that's on me? Damaged armor. It seems... Oh, it's getting worse? It's getting worse. Slacker George. Hey, Mark. Thanks for the great content. Have a safe trip to Ukraine. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. For 15 months of subs. Thanks. That's amazing. Cheers. Yep. Leaving for Ukraine tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm so glad to get the fundraising side of it finishing out the way. Although if anyone would still like to, you are welcome to contribute. It'll go towards the next vehicle that Drive in Ukraine take. We have actually, the total is sitting at 6,976. We have actually hit over £7,000 because I've got a £25 pledge coming from someone later. So that's really cool. It takes some doing to raise that sort of money. It's the third time we've done it, and this one's been the hardest work of all. So thank you. That's very great of you to say so. If anyone would like to help out, and if you're not aware of what I do, this is the third trip to Ukraine we've done. Me and one of my friends. We raise money. We buy ambulances or 4x4 pickups, which convert into ambulances. This time it is actually an NHS ambulance we'll be driving, and with the money we've raised, buy the vehicle. And then in a convoy with a few others that have done the same thing, we drive off, deliver it to Ukraine. And it goes on to save lives in a very worthwhile cause. But yeah, it'll be a safe trip. It'll be a good trip. It looks like we're going to have good driving weather as well. So that's really nice. I've come down a road and I wasn't paying attention. And now I don't know where I am in the game. That's not good. That's really not good. We're just going to follow a road and see where we end up. And hopefully we get back to Trotsky or something like that. Was it Trotsky? Was that the name of the place? Troskowitz. I think we're on this road here. See if I can spot anything worthy of distracting me. What's that up there? Okay, we have a distraction. There's some poles. There's something. Is it a shrine of some sort? A wooden shrine? I don't recall this.
Oh, gods. I wonder what their names were. I see they haven't been forgotten, and the locals still worship them.
I'll be having
Can't
that.
really blame them seeing the state of this land.
And all that. Oh, and a mead. Oh, okay, I can go back and get the story off that guy now. Should we go back and get the story off the guy? Now, we know roughly where we are, so... let's go do that. I think running around on foot is wearing out my shoes, because I think that's what the damaged armor thing is. I'll have to get some repair kits. I'll have to get them the hard way, because I can't afford them at the moment. I think I could probably do with saving the game as well. I feel like it's been a long time since the last save. Or the last story point. Could be bandits in these woods. What's that? Nothing. Thought it was a deer. Okay, that's... oh, wild dogs? Okay, we don't want to be fighting them. Screw that. I'll take the road. Need to get myself a bow and arrow. Then we're sorted. Or a crossbow. Could go crossbow. Is this the way? I think this is the way. So hardcore mode is instantly just trickier, just getting around. kind of like the combat, though. The combat's definitely a bit harder. It'll take some getting used to. But I like the fact that we're looking for reactions in the character's movement and not just an indicator to flash on screen. I really like that. Honey, I think we can steal these. Can we steal these? No. Okay, disappointing. These aren't in use.
Hear ye, good people. Now you'll learn that the church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan Hus surprised.
Oh, brilliant. The guy's not here anymore. I come running all the way here
Just watch where you're going next time.
to listen to a story of some drunkard. And he's gone. Go and find something to steal. I need a lockpick as well. Can I push him? Please, can I push him? Please? That would be so good. You hear that snap? That was my ankles. What the hell is this? Is it like a big roasting rack or something? Oh, there's a guy here. Is this mouth? It is? Perfect.
I'd like to hear a good story.
Not so fast, young man.
Have a drink.
To your health, my friend.
Give him the mead. The water.
Thank you very much. I knew you wouldn't leave me high and dry.
Can't say I'm a mead fan anyway. You want to play this game, but it seems a little overwhelming and there's too much
what
dialogue.
kind of story would you like to hear?
It's worth persevering with, definitely. The combat's a little overwhelming. I mean, you're watching me play in hardcore mode now, so everything is harder. And I think there's mods available to make it as easy or simple as you like. There is a lot of dialogue. It's a slight complaint to have with the game. Sometimes a scene will have more lines of dialogue than it needs, and you're there thinking, right, okay, I've heard the story, I've heard the plot the scene's delivering. I want to get on and do the activity now that it's told me to go and fight or kill or sneak into or whatever. And you spend another 2 or 3 minutes still listening to excess dialogue that you don't need. It's a bit like when you're watching a movie and you think, right, this conversation's gone on, I want to see a different scene, I want to see what happens next. And it's not bad for it. It just draws it out just that tiny bit too much sometimes. And I feel like the pacing could be a little bit quicker. But you can always skip all this stuff. You just whack the space bar and skip it all. So the only risk with that is that you then skip something that later turns out to be an important detail you should have listened to. We'll go with something scary.
I'm far too old for fairy tales. Tell me a scary story.
We'll listen to this
with
one, for
blood
example.
and violence.
Don't you worry. I've got just the one. I just hope you don't shit yourself with fear. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe
That
back.
one's not mine.
He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
Wait, Matthias threw the silver axe back? What a fool! He could have sold it.
A fool, you say? You'd better listen well.
Bit drunk, are we?
Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth, so he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself, so he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one!" But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down a hole to the dark depths, and drowned
Never
him.
trust those water goblins. I've seen him on a Friday night in Wetherspoons. Don't go near him.
Oh, that's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used a silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against the big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent.
'Twas a magic
With
axe.
the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
It does go on a bit.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story?
But why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Look for yourself if you wish.
I will.
Rocktower Pond is... But leave...
Enough.
Take care, friend.
Right, enough. Done enough. Hey, Sergeant Smash, welcome back. It's going good today, thanks. It's going good. I've got everything I've done pretty much for the trip. I just need to, tonight, record about 6 hours worth of YouTube videos for the other channel for while I'm away. Yeah, just a small thing to do, and then I'm done. And everything's going to be good. So, yeah, all's good. How are you doing? Go get that axe. I will go get that axe. Eventually. Perhaps not right away. I think I'll need a spade first. I'm going to need to dig it up. Is that garlic? That looks like garlic. Can't pick it. Okay, so we have...
Praise God.
Heavily damaged vagrant's boots. I can't do anything about that. Unfortunately, I can take them off. Let me go back to the other town. What's the next quest we've got, actually? The stuff down there. Everything's a long way away. That, I think, is where the hunter is, the gamekeeper. Okay, I can follow that. So if we follow the road out of town, I was going to say west, but I mean that means nothing, does it, in this mode? We'll probably find a bandit or two on the road. Pick flowers and sell them. I could do that. I think that might take quite a bit of time to get some cash from. We'll find something going on. I'm sure we will. Like, who's this here? It's just a villager. Just a random villager. Whoa, he's going to see me.
What? What do you think you're doing? Can we sort this out on our own, or do we need to get the bailiff involved? Oh well, I tried the easy way. Now it's time for the hard way.
Well. You asked for it. He asked for it, didn't he? He did. He did. I didn't want to kill him. Or rob him. However, we do need some new clothes and some food. And he's got a treasure map as well. Alright. That changes things considerably. And a homemade hunting sword. We're having that. We'd better go and put this where nobody's going to see it. Because this guy, we don't want the law turning up. So I'm heading down to the woods. My God. There's me thinking, we're not going to murder. We're not going to rob. And, well, we didn't rob. We didn't rob him. Take his shoes. I'm going to wait till they're no longer marked as stolen. And then I can go marching around in them. But right now, this body... Oh, have I found a path? Of all the bad luck to find a road. The hell is this? I found a cesspit. Right, drop that there. No one's going to find him there. This isn't anything we can dig in, is it? Now then. There is a bloody road going through this place, look. Hang on, I'm stuck. We're going to go and see the gamekeeper. I'm just amazed that I was able to actually kill somebody. And that axe was quite satisfying to use, I'm not going to lie. Axe versus unarmored head. It's quite effective. Right, I need to get back to the main road. Which was... Was it this? Or was the one further north? Hang on, there's a fence there. I think it's this. I think this is the one I want. Right, so we came out of the village. Ah, that one, if I'm only here, that one goes up there. And so we actually want the other road. Don't even know what time of day is it? Does it say? Right, it's 6. So that's roughly west. So I think this is this the right one? I don't know. This is so hard to navigate. Grand Theft Troskowitz. Well, that was our first instance of outright bloody murder. However, I think at the end of the game, Henry's conscience, i.e. the visit from his parents in his dream, is based on the decisions you make, as in sparing the people here, there and everywhere, rather than the civilians you murdered along the way. Okay, let's go down here and see if I end up at a river. I think we're going the right way. I feel like we're going south, but that's because it's downhill. I've got to say, though, that's the easiest load of groschen we've made in the game so far. We have got to get ourselves that horse. Rahahaha, look at that, a house up ahead. I think that's the right one as well. Do you think they'll make a third game in this series? I don't know. I thought they would have done. But from what I've heard, they've said that they're not going to. That's only what someone in chat has repeated to me. I've not seen any statements from developers to say that. I'm just passing on hearsay. But I don't know. I mean, I would have thought the success of these two games and the fact that the story is open, it could be continued. I honestly would have thought they would have added to it. But who knows? Maybe they thought they've told the story they wanted to and they're done. I've discovered the gamekeeper, but I haven't because he's not here. I suspect. Is he out there? Oh, maybe he is. Maybe. I thought he was missing at the start of the game. Drunk.
We're good. Greetings.
What happened? You look worried.
My husband Vostatek left to go hunting and hasn't come back. I'm worried that something happened to him. He's von Burgo's lead huntsman, and the forest is full of poachers these days.
Maybe he just got caught up somewhere.
Not a chance. We're invited to young Lord Semin's wedding. He wouldn't dare miss that by wandering around the woods for so long. What would Lord Semin think if we didn't show up? It would be a disgrace. He sometimes loses track of time out in the woods, but I've got a really bad feeling about it this time. One time, Vostatek didn't come home for 4 days after his horse broke its leg in the woods. I had a feeling right away that something bad had happened. And I have that same feeling now. Do you reckon you could help me?
Sure.
So your husband got lost when he was out hunting, and you want me to go and find him?
I'd go myself, but Vostatek doesn't want me going to the woods on my own. He says it's dangerous. But you look like a fearless lad, and I'll be sure to reward you for your efforts.
You see, that is a classic example of 3 lines of dialogue that didn't need to exist, really. It was just confirming what she'd already told us in the first section. That's what, when I say this game has a little bit too much dialogue, it's additions like that some people might look at it and think, that's brilliant, it fleshes out the story, it makes it seem more real. They might appreciate it. I think it just slows the pace down a little bit too much, personally. Where it could have been, your options could have been, I'm sorry, I'm too busy, or it could have been, where do you think he went? I'll go and look for him. It could have skipped that. Now I've slowed it down even more by talking about it. But you know what I mean, right?
Bring Vostatek back to you.
Thank you. I wouldn't send you if I didn't think it was necessary, but I have a really bad feeling about this. Before you leave, please make sure to talk to Vitek. He's our son. Vostatek takes him on the hunt with him sometimes. He might know where he was headed today.
I'll go and find him.
Why doesn't Vitek go looking for a Vostatek then?
I told him, but the lad is young and stubborn. He just doesn't listen to me. And besides, him and Vostatek don't get along very well.
All right.
Be careful out there. Take care.
I'm sure we will. Do you have a spade? I might need a spade.
What are you poking around that door for, huh?
I don't think it's technically a crime until I go inside.
Piss off!
Okay. All right. I can take a hint. I only wanted a shovel. Too much to ask for. The eternal quest for a spade. I wouldn't have thought they were so hard to find. Right, do you know where he went?
I'm looking for your father.
Ma talked you into it, didn't she? I'd be willing to bet he just got wasted as usual. He's nothing but a drunkard.
Oh, God, I've read it right. Okay, don't be cheeky.
Don't be cheeky, you brat. You'll tell me what I want to know, or I'll smash that unwashed face of yours against a tree.
Come on, then. You think I'm afraid of you? I'm the one that does all the man's work around here. All Pa does is booze. And if something out there finally ate him, all the better. We'd be better off without him anyway.
Failed. I don't look threatening enough. I'm not paying him.
Well, I'm not going to talk to you if you're going to be like that.
Suit yourself.
Should we try again? Oh, let's try this for a start.
I'd like to compete at archery.
Your first time, eh? What's it to be?
Let's go crossbow.
Crossbow. That's the best fun.
And why not?
Right.
I'd like to compete at...
What's it to be?
Crossbow. That's the best fun.
And why not? If the gent wishes to shoot a crossbow...
I thought he was going to give me one. Okay.
I have another question.
He's nothing but a drunken...
Oh, I have to pay the guy now.
But I'm not going to
suit
Right,
yourself.
I'm going to go and steal it from your mum.
Christ, what a day.
Don't think anything can be more direct than piss off. It gets the point across pretty quick, doesn't it? It's quite good. Yeah. That didn't go down as planned. We also if you made a third game, see what happens if you stay loyal to the person from the first game, or what happens if you make other decisions. That would be cool if you could carry on your save from game 1 into game 2 into game 3. There isn't an option to do that, unfortunately, to bring your save from game 1 over. I mean, it's in a completely different part of the world, so it technically doesn't need to, but you can do that with Witcher 1, 2, and 3, and all the decisions you've made from 1 onwards carry forward, which is really cool. I think it mostly affects like stories and characters rather than massive game-changing events, but still. We could go down. Where did I think I'd got to? I think I'm over here. Yeah, I'm here at the moment. So if I followed this, I'd need to hit the road and then follow the lake down to get to... Oh, that's somewhere else, is it? Okay. Or I could go that way. That might be better and probably safer. Let me go and see if I can steal something out of their house that I can then sell and get some money for. They don't seem to be watching. Oh, that's going to be locked when we have no lockpicks and nothing to cook. I can eat, though. Watch me get caught stealing and have to kill the gamekeeper's wife. What's our food level? 62. I guess a massive negative debuff if I get too hungry, so we don't want to do that. $76. Holy crap. Food doesn't fill me very well, does it? $83. It really doesn't. Right, I've eaten everything. Nothing I can take in there. Ooh, arrows! Arrows! Can't pick them up, they're just decorative arrows. Shit. Bowstrings. Bow staves. Well. Damn, I've left the door to the cellar open outside, so she will see me if I go down there and start looting the place. Right, let's go out. I can't do anything. I need to find a bandit. Let's go back up, find the road. Find a bandit. Kill the bandit. Use the money to buy or bribe or do whatever I need to do. That's the plan. Catch you later, Sergeant Smash. Yeah, take it easy. I hope you're doing well and recovery's going well. Let's see. I've lost the road. I've got lost. Shit. If I can't be that far away. Oh, I think I'm running up here. I'm running up here. So eventually I will meet that road. I know where I am. I'm not lost. I know where I am. Honest. There we go. That's the exact road I was looking for. Next to this giant stone pair of bollocks here. Recovery's going well. Little pain. Things are better. Good. Good, good. Okay, so yeah, you can take it easy. I will see you in a little over a week because I won't be on for a while. This looks like a dangerous place. I see somebody down there. Now, are they victim or are they predator? Doesn't that look pretty, though? Coming out of the woods into a scene like this. Oh, they are most definitely predator. Okay, I need to be careful. Ah, what is this, though? This is a quest.
Someone's wagon tipped over here. His things are now floating in the pond.
My things. Definitely. Definitely my things. I'm taking those cabbages. This is Henry's dinner right here. Can I get the others? I can. I can't get that one for some reason. We have a decorative cabbage. Loss of quality, vagrant's boots. That's okay. We don't care too much about those. More cabbage. Well, this is what we want. This is what we came for. This isn't the blacksmith's cart, though.
I can't go any further. It's too deep.
Can we get that last cabbage? No. Okay. Didn't want it anyway. Hi, Hentai Professor. How's it going? Hollywood's going to reboot Indiana Jones movies? No. No. They should be left alone. They should absolutely be left alone. That's not good. What's going off the fastest? The dried beef will be fine. The massive stack of cabbages are a different matter. The bacon, we should eat the bacon. Let's eat some of the cabbage. Because it's heavy. Do you know a man who can eat 6 cabbages in one go? You do now. Oh, were those potatoes next to the basket? Hang on, they can't be. I don't know what the hell they are. They don't look very good, though. Oh, onions. I think they're onions. Yeah, I think we're in the wrong time period for potatoes. Let me have a look. We came down here. The safest way is if I follow with the river on this side of me. This is how we navigate now in hardcore mode. We follow rivers and roads, and it makes a whole lot of sense. I also have a strong suspicion that the gamekeeper was around this area. But anyway, I don't think we're going to find him unless we stumble right into him, which we could. He could be up a tree. He was around here. I remember he was hiding up a tree from wolves. We'll have a look, just because I have a hunch. It might not show me if I haven't done the quest bits to actually find out. What's that? Is that a dog? No, it's not. Do I try this? Hang on. Just a minute, just a minute. Load game. When's the last load? Some time ago, I think. Too long ago. Let's take do we have a save your snaps? I fancy a fight here. This'll do. Oh, we've got lots of them as well. Right, so the game is saved.
The worst part is their constant wailing and begging. Have mercy. Don't kill me. Please, I have a family. Think of... Oh! Oh!
Ooh, I got that wrong. Now I'm in trouble, aren't I? Holy shit. Right, one guy down. Excellent. This is going to be tricky. Damn. See, I thought by sneaking in and getting the opening attack, I thought, I've got this. This is going to be fine. But it wasn't. Never mind. That's why we saved the game just before it. See, if I can take down the dangerous guy, I think I'll be well kitted out for stuff after that. Run. Right, we're good. We're good. I don't want to fight him. Damn it.
Yes. I've been
I
waiting
need to...
for you.
I'm going to try dodging rather than blocking. Nope, that's not going to work.
We're going to shut you, you poor son.
Get a swing, Henry. I've got the guy on that side of me, haven't I? Dead. That went worse. Okay. I am not in a position to really challenge some of these hard guys. I need a bow or a crossbow. Where do I get one from? I thought there was some lurking around in the flipping gamekeeper's bit that I could have pinched. I holstered the axe. Oh, did I? Not holstered now.
Aye?
All right, dodge that. Dodge, okay. He doesn't look very well hurt, does he? I'm trying to dodge in this time instead of... Oh, I don't like this. Well, that's a nice hit, actually. That wasn't. I didn't dodge. I didn't dodge. Holy shit. Okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. It is hard in hardcore without the icons, but it's especially hard because I don't have the stats or the armor or anything else to really deal with that. So we're going to turn around and go back the other way. We will return later. If I had a bow to open the fighting with, we'd have a better chance, I think. A camp by the road. Who are you guys?
Right now and get the hell out of here.
Oh, that's not good.
We can handle him. Stop gaping like a
Never
stuffed
mind.
owl.
I thought there was something fish.
Get out of here.
They look more takeable, don't they?
Back off before I kill you.
You fucked up now, asshole.
Probably have. Bollocks. Now we're in trouble. Now I am really in trouble. Oh, he got the strike in before I did. We're going to reload this, aren't we? Yeah, we are. There's no point even trying this. How am I going to... I need to somehow either get the money to get the kit or find a lone person I can kill. So I can't go that way. I can't... I was sure there was a ranged weapon that the gamekeeper's place to pick up. There must be one somewhere else. Right, I think if I just run past these guys, I'm okay. They'll ignore me. There we go. I've gone. It's okay. Oh, I know where I am. There's a trader under this place here. Right. I'm here. Let's go to the inventory. Food is okay. Yeah, I just need some stuff. Armor. Combat skill. Maybe if I go and find Tomcat and do some training with him.
Greetings to you.
This is our man right here.
Welcome, my good man.
I'm Henry. Are you German?
No. Why? Should I be?
Well, you've got a German face.
Racist.
Honest looking, eh?
Yes.
You envy me, eh?
Of course, sir.
Well,
Right, enough
now
of all this. I want to see what he's selling.
Something.
Of course.
Gifts from heaven.
Just what I said when folks go from all nice.
See how long
I'll
it
have a
is?
look at
It
the
would be
wares.
just to see what he's bloody selling. It's a great novelty the first time you play the game because you find out all about all these characters. The second time you play the game, it's just an obstacle. Let's have a look. I need to take some time, I think, between playthroughs of the game. Then I'd appreciate the chatting a bit more. Do I want to sell him anything? I have a homemade hunting sword, which we don't need. Which we'll get pennies for. Oh, these are not marked as stolen. So I could actually put these on. That's good. The merchant's coat. Yeah, get rid of that. And I don't think these are really worth keeping. I might put the shoes on. And we can sell... Oh, I need to read that. I should probably read that and see if we can go and find some treasure. I can sell the... There is a quest for some perfume later.
Word about the price. But of course.
I mean, honestly...
You see? Thank you.
I'm not going to make a living like this. This is terrible. Okay, where am I? I was thinking of heading down here, but right now I feel like I need a bed for the night. Find the axe from the story. Ah, screw it. Screw it. Let's go find the axe from the story. Actually, if I can find a solid silver axe. I must have wandered into here. Oh, I think it's there. We can't put markers on the map in this mode, can we? So I need to follow this down. Until we hit either the other road or a dead end. I think that's the one. So we follow this down. That wasn't the one. I don't think that was the one. Hang on, was that the one? Do I want to be on this side? God, I'm instantly lost. Well, we're on another potential path here. It doesn't look like this. Oh, it could be this bit. God, I don't know. If I follow this far enough, and if I need to, I can turn left, I will hit the next waterway. And we'll be okay. I think. Yeah, I think I know where I am. So along here, I'm looking for a path up into the hills. But I might need to find the first marker at the water's edge first. Pond pier.
Could this be the pier from Zdeněk's story? He said Matthias carried Kuba's body up the hill from here.
That's the one.
Up to an old oak tree.
So we're going straight off road. Ah, I'm stuck. So, oh God, this is not going to be easy to do in the dark either. So what we want to be is... it's just there. That's the road we want. So I think I'm in the right place. I just need to find which side of this it goes up. Because I wasn't sure where I'd... Here it is. This is it. Shelter. Not a good sign. There might be people down here. Hiya, T-Pod. Life without GPS. Yes. Quite. Hiya, Teenage Dirtbag. With Hearts of Iron 4, have you thought of doing it from the Scotland side of it? Do you mean trying to break Scotland away as an independent country?
There really is an old oak tree here. But what was the rest of the story? Something about smashing the axe on a rock.
That's not the rock, then. I think, as I recall, we just follow the path up. And it should take us to everything we need. There's a rock. There's a rock. Rock. Oh. This is going to be painful.
This could be the rock from the story. I'm on the right path.
This is a grave to dig up. And I haven't got a bloody shovel. Have I? It's up here, I think. It's overlooking this place. A pagan shrine. Nope. Don't think I'm going to find it in the dark either. Annoyingly. Unless it just carried on going straight over. Oh, there's a path going up. It must be this.
A grave under the tree, overlooking the valley. This must be where Kuba, Matthias's brother, is buried. Together with the silver axe. I don't have a spade.
I forgot about that. Bring Scotland back to Hearts of Iron? It'd be easy to do in Crusader Kings 3. I don't think Hearts of Iron... I don't think it would work so well in there. Right. Now, that really sucks. Because... we made it all the way up to there. I have no easy way back from this. Everything is a long way away. I've got to try and get back to here. And then I'll try and sleep somewhere. I'll find somewhere I can sleep. Anyway, back we go in the dark. No fast travel, of course, now. All the mushrooms I could ever want to eat. Unless I want to make an Australian beef Wellington, though. I think I'll leave them well alone. All that effort, and I forgot to bring a bloody spade. So there should be a path here somewhere. Oh, I found my way back to that. Just a townsman? It's that first initial panic where he might catch me. Right, what have we got? We've got... I'll have in that. Don't really want his torch. Can I try again? No. Too risky. Would you have done one in Scotland if you could? The problem would be it would have such a small manpower pool and such a small industrial base that you just wouldn't get anything built, like armies, navies, all the rest of it. It's a shame. It works well in Crusader Kings 3 though. I've got an awesome... Oh no, I have got a Scotland playthrough, but it was an awesome Ireland playthrough I've got up on the other channel. On that one. The Kingdom of Ireland, that was such a fun playthrough on Crusader Kings 3. That was amazing. We had so many of our enemies walled up in the dungeons of... not even the dungeons, in the wine cellar of Dublin Castle. It's like, come, check out my wine collection, and then dagger in the back. It was brilliant. Such skullduggery. I loved that one. Now, let's see if we can actually put this other stuff on. I can put both on and look ridiculous, but it's technically armor, so I'm having it. It looks like I can wear my bloody armor out, which is unfortunate now. Okay, we'll try and get a wash when we can. Yeah, it's not just that we don't have GPS, as in compass and maps and stuff available in hardcore mode. It's that we can't fast travel either. That really hurts. It really does. Especially before we have a horse. Right, I have found signs of civilization. There'll be somewhere around there, I think, where I can try and sleep for the night. The glow from that guy's torch, it's like he's got a towering inferno up there. I've just had a thought. This might not be where I think it is. Oh, no, we're okay. The hell? I haven't come up here. I think I've turned up here. Oh, there's an inn there. Oh, I know those voices. Can I get over this wall? I'm on the wrong side of this.
Greetings.
We need to do this.
What are you two talking about then?
A peasant like you would never understand.
I'm not even going to try then, being such a peasant. If I had to pick a random nation to play that's not the main ones, would it be more interesting to try? You mean Hearts of Iron 4? An interesting one to try. Congo, maybe? Belgian Congo. That got a recent sort of load of buffs in the last DLC, I think. Or the last DLC that I bought. That would be interesting. Greece, maybe? Or Turkey? Try and recreate their old empires? Possibly. Don't know, really. I might look slightly dangerous enough for this. But I'm not going to try it.
Well, looks can be deceiving. If I weren't so kind-hearted, you might annoy me with talk like that.
Wise counsel indeed. What's your name?
My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico, and give your verdict on our dispute.
Oi, don't be shy. Come and sit with us.
It's Henry. H-E-N... whatever.
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse boy could be called Henry. Enrico is nobilissimo.
Oh, for the love of God. Will you just tell me what you were discussing?
It's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar louse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying donkey.
To tell the truth, my last encounter with verse didn't end all that well.
Hans Cape on DLC.
Really? Come on, let's discuss it over a beer.
Man to man, poet to poet.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say I was...
Sit.
I've been told.
Are you going to tell me what you're talking about?
It's about nothing less than the very essence of the art of poetry.
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for ages and it's got his brain in a twist.
Kindly ignore our friend George here.
George Michael.
He's been a simple soul ever since he was dropped on his head as a baby.
Freedom. I figured out poetry ain't to be found in inspiration from the muse. All the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fucking.
To the point where fornication
roast pig?
and drinking leave no time for actual composing. Better to forego the pleasures of the flesh and give oneself to art. Honorate l'altissima poeta.
Aye, aye. Keep your hair on, mate. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante Alighieri.
Alighieri, you dolt. So what do you think, Enrico? Where should a poet seek inspiration?
George the hedonist is right. The whole point of being a famous artiste is to enjoy the pleasures of the lifestyle that goes with it.
Why go looking for muses when the whole of God's green earth is filled with inspiration? Like George says, wine, women and song. That's the only poetry you need.
I told you so. Let's drink to that. However you look at it, you, my friend, as a worldly...
And highborn.
Clever.
Experienced.
Intrepid.
Unique.
In short, just the right fella.
You might be able to help us out with
I
something.
thought they were flattering me for something. I do love this quest, actually, these two. And especially as you meet them later on. A couple of times, I think. These two are cool. Keep it short,
I don't
though.
have all day, so if you have something to say, get straight to the point, without all the poetic horse shit.
That's exactly our way, friend.
Short and to the point. That's us.
Enrico, we are in need of an adventurer.
My name's Henry.
In short, Enrico, we're in need of an adventurer, a man of action, a man of goodwill, a man of knowledge, a man.
A fucking good fella.
A fellow who helps his fellow man.
Enough. Tell me what
That's
to
it.
do. I can't. I just can't sit through it all again. We're getting a loot.
All right, but where would I even get a thing
And I know
like
where
that?
it is.
In the words of the poet,
And finding it won't be hard. We've done a bit of snooping, and there's only one in these parts.
It's hanging all forlorn on a wall at the carpenters in Troskovitz. The house directly opposite the Rathaus.
It ain't no use to him, but he won't sell it, the tight ass.
Well, if it were in our hands...
In our hands, it will sing like a nun on Sunday.
And it will be the torch lighting our way from
Okay,
this
I'll get the loot. Yep, I'll get the loot.
All right.
I'll get the loot. We're good. Those two owe the innkeeper here a load of money. Is there someone that's locked? Okay. Ah, I've been locked out. I don't have a room. Where am I going to sleep? Camp by the side of the road, maybe? I can tell you where we are now. We are here. I have no idea if there's a camp by the side of the road. There's one full of bandits back there that we could go and sleep in. Maybe we should just join the bandits. I think I can get away with sleeping in the barn. Not here, obviously. That doesn't count as a bed. Oh, I thought they had an upstairs to one of these. There's fist fights going on here as well. There's a bathhouse, but I'll definitely get thrown out of that. There's no upstairs to that barn, is there? Damn it. There's not a sodding bed anywhere. There's an inn, but I'd have to break in to go and speak to the innkeeper. And that's a bit of a problem, because we don't have lockpicks either. Or a spade. In fact, we have nothing that we need to survive in this hostile world. Can't even rob the pig. Right, hang on. There's a barn here. No, it's a wood pile. Is there any way upstairs? I feel like in order to survive, I need to just become an outlaw and a murderer. And I feel like that's the way to go in this mode. We can't get in there. There's no end room in there. Okay, we're not getting in the inn tonight. Right, screw it. Grand Theft Auto. We are here. I can't even put a marker down the map to help me navigate, which is really annoying. We need to get to there. So, my best bet is to try and find the water. Or the main road. Which I think is this way. And we're lost. We are lost. Hang on, I found a little bridge. Okay.
Whoa, whoa.
Right, where are we? I think... So I've come off there. Don't know where I am. We went across some water. I'm going to keep going till I find like a big body of water or a pond or a lake or a river or a main road or something. Or a camp full of bandits? No, he's cool. This guy's cool. I really can't see shit. Grand Theft Horse. Grand Theft Carriage. Hey Christian, how's it going? Kingdom Come Yorkshire. It is just Yorkshire in real life. We've turned to murder and vagabondism straight away. This is not where I was supposed to come out. Hang on, where the hell have I come? Right. That's a mistake right there. I think that this is this area here. We're playing hardcore mode, so I have no map markers, no compass. It's Zeliov. Okay. That is here. At least I now know where I am. So we're approaching this. I need to turn to the right. I think I need to... Where I'm trying to get to is this bit down here. I need to go through the town and out the other side. There's a bit of a road. This is very hard and slow to play on bloody hardcore. It's just the navigation. Talking about something about a dead man. Conversation in that house. Right, okay, so...
Whoa!
Can I figure out which side of the place I've come in from? I need to go back in and have a look. I might find a shovel here. That's a very good point, actually. If I get off the horse, though, they might realise it's nicked. So there's that. Do we risk it? Let's risk it. Is there nothing that gives an indication of north, south, east, or west? As in a landmark or something that I can see. Any shovels? Murder, sodden floors, locals speaking strangely, vagabonds, and constant drunkenness. That does sound like a night out in Leeds. I would agree with you there. Blacksmith's kit. No one's looking. Right, it's my blacksmith's kit now. Where's my horse gone? That guy's coming after me. He knows I'm up to no good. I had a horse here that I nicked and it's gone. Damn it. Right, let's get this. This is a smokehouse. If we can... There we go. Now we can figure out on the map which end of the village we're in. So the smokehouse is here. So if I ever get the horse back, I can get back on the road I need to be on. Got it. Look where the moon is to the ground and tell that way. Where it's raining. I don't see any clouds, though. It doesn't look like there's clouds, but it's definitely raining. And I don't see a moon. Also, I've never been able to tell position by the moon, but I've never thought about trying. I can tell position by the sun. Not much good at this time of day. I can't believe I got off the horse for a minute and it vanished without a trace. Just started popping shortly before you head to the gym. How's that going? Still on your clean bulk? Let's see. Well, this is my horse now. It wasn't the horse I rode in on, but it's the horse I'm riding out on. If I can get out. I'm a bit tall for this. Okay, I now know where I am. So we need to head... This is south. I'll show you where we are. We came out the back of the barn, which I think is this building. And... Nope, I'm lost again. It's not... Don't come out where I thought I was. But this way is generally south. I'm pretty sure of that. Oh, he picked up an injury? Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, it sucks being injured. I've got an Achilles tendonitis at the moment, which is a real pain, literally. It is a bloody awkward thing. It holds you back from doing stuff. The annoying thing is, activity isn't the problem. Holy shit, that was good. The problem is sitting or standing in one place for a long time. That's what causes the grief. But I think activity also annoys it, just doesn't hurt at the time. I think I'm going the right way. Okay, I know where I am now because we've actually turned up halfway between there and there. So if I carry on this way with that on the right, I will find the body of water and I will find the road. There's a path here. Okay, I've instantly lost the path. Do you know what? I'm not sure I like hardcore mode. You navigate south by the price of pints. That's very true. The further south you go in the UK, the more expensive the beer gets. Right, my horse seems to have malfunctioned.
Wait!
Settle down, Dobbin. That guy is armed, is he? He bloody well is.
Show me what you're made of then, you swine. Sacra. You want to fight it out with blades, do you?
Oh, I tried to block and it went at the wrong time.
You won't get me.
Not feeling so clever now, are you, buddy? Ooh, that was a good one. Right, now we're sorted. Now we have the tools to do our work with. I did that holding a torch in one hand, and my horse has sodded off. My horse has sodded off. I could hear it move, and it's gone. Oh well. We have a shield, which is useful, and we have some better armor here, and gloves, and 3 groschen. I can't believe that. Get off the horse for a minute, it disappears. And it's so black out here, I don't think I'm going to find it again no matter what. So, I think we'll give up on the idea of trying to steal a horse and take it to the horse trader. I think I'm somewhere in this region now. I'm going to follow a road until it's daylight, or until I find somewhere to sleep. If there's a bandit here, that he must have a camp nearby. It is quite good fun, this. Right, let's have a shield on there. And we want... So these aren't very good. But that's slightly better quality than the one I've got on. Fur-lined hat versus... Yep, that's a bit more armor. I look like such a fool. That looks a bit... I need a wash now. Ooh, long gambeson. That's got to be... That's not better. And mate, that's... Oh, God, I thought I got something better. I'm gutted. Simple hose, simple shoes. All these are equally awful. Damn it. When in doubt. Eat some... Actually, I don't think I can eat any of this stuff. Nope, it's too filling. Okay, well, we have a road here. So I'm going to follow this and see if I can find a camp. It's not much of a path. Alright, there's something up ahead. That's either going to be someone to kill or somewhere to sleep. Does that mean is my axe knackered as well? No, it's fine. So what's the debuff? Damaged arms. Some of your weapons are in bad shape. I don't know what it's referring to. The axe is fine. You navigate east by the cheap pints. Lvivsky is calling me home. This time on Saturday, I hope to be enjoying the Lvivsky. How's the fundraising going with yours, by the way? Because I found it really hard work this time. We've managed it, but it's been so much effort. Right, a proper road. Okay. We're on a proper road. Where the hell can this be? We were travelling along a dirt path. Don't think I've come out there. I have no clue. We go along it until we find a town or settlement, and then we know where we are. There could be guards. Oh, mercenary. Okay, we can rob him. If I can catch him up. Oh, that's enough, that's enough. Right, what's he got? I'm having that. And I'm having that. Oh, I didn't select it. It's okay. I got his wine. That'll have to do.
Greetings.
Okay. That's interesting. That is interesting. So, we went out of this zone. And then we came back. And that's how we just come into the mutt zone. We went out of there and come back in. That doesn't make any sense. Oh well. We'll see where we get to. You managed to finally get some momentum. We're getting sponsorship. Oh, nice. You got a very generous donation the other day. Ah, nice. It's yeah. It's just hard work. I'll be glad when I am in the vehicle and driving tomorrow. It's going to be relaxed time, that. Hi, Hero. How's it going? How's things in Finland? Who's this guy? Anyone we need to... is a fisherman. If I steal from him, I'll get spotted. So, is that the big body of water on the left? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to just dive through these trees to take a look. Because I think here I can find my way back. Right, this looks like... Right, there's some sort of pond on the left. So that's likely... Don't think it'll be this bit. I think we're going alongside here now. No, I don't think we are, actually. Could we be going alongside... Oh, I might be going back along here. I might have come out the other side. I don't know. I have no clue. We will wait for daylight. Yeah, catch you later. Have a good workout at the gym. I could let time pass, actually. What are we on? It's a bit early. I could do that. I've got food. I'm thinking about my tiredness as well, you see. If we could find, like, a camp by the road where we could sleep. Okay, now I know where I am. It's a bloody bandit camp. I don't have a dagger yet.
Now you're going to get it. Ah, fuck!
Run, Henry, run! Oh, running when I've got no stamina left is not a great idea. If I go down the road, there's a mercenary coming down here. He's going to get involved. Whether he wants to or not. Oh, axe to the head. Nice. Oi, oi, hey, don't go walking past, you bastards. Oi! I thought I was sure he was going to help. Now I am in major trouble. Oh, I blocked that. You cheat. Oh, he's broken me bloody shield. Dead. Alright. I've spent long enough wandering around in the dark. Where does that put me back to? That's going to put me back so far. Probably before I killed... Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to call it there for today. I've got to go and get ready. I've got to go and record a load of YouTube stuff for the gaming channel for tomorrow. For the strategy gaming channel. I've got to prepare... I've got to sort through a load of medical aid. Can I get a picture of that? I don't think I have on the PC that I can show you. We've got donated so much stuff that we have to carry down tomorrow. Transport with us. I've got to sort through it and see what's going immediately on the convoy and what's going to follow later. I've got a lot of stuff to do before I head off to Ukraine tomorrow, so I'm going to call it there. We're going to stream something else when I come back from Ukraine.
Bit chilly.
That was fun, but I think the biggest challenge of hardcore is wandering around lost and no fast travel, and I think I'm going to find that incredibly annoying. I like the combat. I really like the combat, but I think that the traversing the map's going to really drive me mad. Anyway, okay, folks, have a great night. Have a great week, in fact. I will see you about 8 days from now. I'm back on, I think I'm back on the 15th, but I won't be streaming or live or anything till the 16th or 17th, whenever that falls. So we will see you then and play maybe some Tainted Grail, maybe some Atomfall. I haven't decided, something like that. Anyway, have a great week, and I will see you real soon. Thanks again.